Welcome to Factorio Modded. This is my Nullius playthrough, and last time I was getting x029. I can't even say it. It was quite a complicated recipe chain in the end, but I set it up and we got this here. It goes most of the time, a little bit low on propane, but that's okay. It makes 10 each time, and this thing's only consuming 4 of that, so technically we're vastly underproducing. I could probably fill this whole thing up. I've set it at 10k, but we're trying to make carbon fiber here. This is a product we need for batteries. Also start using all this, get rid of the chlorine. We don't have enough hydrogen though, which is a bit of a problem. Does that mean that this stuff has stopped? I think this ammonia is okay for now. But yeah, we're a bit low on hydrogen, so I'm going to have to get another splitter. The surge thing here is actually low on water, which is kind of curious. I didn't realise I'd actually be able to use it all. The venting to the ocean is only 12k, so mostly this has got nothing to vent. Oh, we filled up in brine. Okay. So I get rid of the brine, this brine here, and that's filled up because of the chlorine. Okay, so the chlorine is blocking up the extra hydrogen production. So if I get another splittery thing, I'll probably need more water. Now this is currently a brine problem, but I can just store the brine, and excess brine I can get rid of. I don't really need more sodium hydroxide or chlorine, so that I'm going to vent the brine, so that's going to be the better solution now. So we're just going to store it away. Probably put it there. Yeah, that's good. And then we can tuck it back. Cool. So that'll go for a while because it's actually a lot of brine in there. That should be into water production for the hydrogen production. And we're burning off the excess oxygen. We're just taking more hydrogen now, so better make more. Well, we can't get rid of this chlorine though. It's only this splitting. We need to use the hydrochloric acid. I was planning doing the barreling for that, or I can pipe it back to my base. I've got methanol going on down here as well with the methane. It seems to be working out just fine. The water's going up really quick. Alright, let's go dump this excess brine. Oh yeah, it's going to be a pump there. If this is over, yeah, same as normal. I don't think we can even get to 12k on that. Maybe it can. Cool, that'll get rid of the excess brine. And do fracking. Now not getting enough saline. This is too slow on the saline production. I think the water's going up though, so it'd be nice to turn this brine into water again. One way you can do it is boil it. So you can boil brine, I think. Maybe not. It's important and then recondense it. So brine's not available to boil. Can't do it. I just don't know about it yet. This thing seems to be okay on the hydrogen though. We've got 1.1k. It's not the best, but what about this hydrochloric acid and the hydrogen chloride? I think there'll be a problem later on. We won't get any more sodium. Oh, oh, hello. Thanks for the raid. Ori Animus. Let's have a look. What were you playing? Oh, you're playing Factorio as well. Doing any mod packs or anything different? Just vanilla or? Have you tried, we've seen this Nullius mod before? It's like a Angels Bobs and then a total overhaul. So it's got a lot of chemistry, I think. Nearing the end of C block. Oh my god. Okay, you're a pretty dedicated player. I've never given C block a go because it looked like just a bit too many steps for me. How many hours is that? Is that like 500 hours or more than that? I think you'd recognize this. I think this isn't C block, I'm not sure. Yeah, so Nullius is what I find interesting about Nullius is it's got a lot of intermediaries. So the first 40 hours was a lot of handcrafting. You can't really automate things very well because you need so many things that come. You end up with this big giant squiggle basically because there's so many dependencies. It's hard to make a bus. So I sort of just tried a beeline to get to a robot more. So I got the robot 40 hours in, and that's helping things out a lot. I mean, we can actually go from having the items in my inventory to manually craft, to then having these have the items crafting, and then I request the finished product instead. So I had to switch this around because you do start off with robots, which is nice. Good for like relaying things out. But the mod itself is quite cool because it's like a lot of balancing act. It reminds me of SpaceX in that regards. Maybe it's similar to Angels Bobs with the pipe balancing, but you have a lot of products that loop around. The main loop is going from. I'll go fly. I'll probably show you from here actually. The main loop is seawater. So this is the seawater intake, and you split it up into saline and wastewater, and you can turn that into water and brine. That's the first, kind of the first little thing you do. And the brine's kind of useless because all you can do is turn into sodium hydroxide. You get too much chlorine, so it's sort of just a dead end there. But the water is used for this splitting into hydrogen and oxygen, and it's sort of you end up getting too much stuff, so you have to go send it back to the ocean. So you loop it around. A lot of these things you've got to put a lot of logic conditions on just to vent it to the ocean. I wish that actually changed the salinity of the ocean. The game doesn't really have that right now. This is like a not an actual item, but be curious that actually you get less seawater over time because you've actually literally sucked all the water out of the ocean and dumped it back with fresh water. I'm putting wastewater in here as well though. So I was just trying to make one item here, and I need 6 items. I'm trying to make battery 1. I'm trying to get this, and this little factory here just makes carbon fiber. This is for carbon fiber, all from sucking stuff out of the air and sucking stuff out of the ocean. The air sucking is quite interesting too. You sort of have these air filters, and you end up with too much nitrogen, so you have to burn that off. But actually, I don't think I set that up right. I was supposed to. Yeah, I'm not getting CO2 there. I think I set up a second CO2 over here anyway. So that was a bit of a. Might want more CO2. I've got plenty of carbon monoxide currently though. Yeah, so my base itself, I mean, I put a train line going all the way up here to future get the volcanic gases, which are really cool. So I go fly over to my, I think it's like a hydrothermal vent. You get these kick-ass wind turbines, but you have to space them out. That's like my variable power supply. Absolutely, like your base browns out though if you don't have massive steam storage. So I got down to this doing this geothermal setup over here. These things are pretty cool. It's basically like a nuclear reactor, but you can't get the neighbor bonus unless I don't know how to. And these engines just run straight off the heat. Stirling engines. So you just have mostly a nuclear reactor without steam. The other thing you do for these vents is get you extract it out and get volcanic gas, and that separates out into like sulfur dioxide, and then you get a production chain for that. You get like, yeah, the one thing I found interesting about this game is this mod is you have to keep on rebuilding your base. When you go from like Tech 1 iron to Tech 2 iron, if you keep the inefficient version, you end up getting too much gravel. So early on, you're storing all this gravel. I had like this big gravel storage area. Where is it? There it is up there. This like was my big storage of gravel for a long time, because when you make iron ore, you get your main recipe, this one here, you get 1 gravel for 2 iron ingots. So a third of your output is gravel. You can't do anything with it besides crush it down into sand and mineral dust. But then you can't get rid of the mineral dust, and turning gravel into, I guess that halves the gravel in theory into mineral dust, but then you can store mineral dust. And later on you can flush the mineral dust into the ocean, and then further along you can start reprocessing the mineral dust, which I started doing. So now the gravel's actually been all destroyed basically, because I've started recycling it into sand and crushed iron ore. So I turn all the sludge from the, yeah, it's a lot of recycling. It's very balanced systems. You go around circles, but early on you can't balance, so you have to like excess store stuff for a long time. And it's quite hard to, you have to manually vent initially, because you're only given 10 red wires. So you can't use pumps and red wire logic. You have to like just store stuff and then vent it. I mean, you do have a chimney. This works on most things, but some items you can't burn off with the chimney, like chlorine. And this text plates, this is my favorite mod. If you haven't got this, you should get it. It's a great mod. I love it. It's so good. Ori, Animus, Reed, Lane, C block. Like that. Yeah, it's so good. There you go. Yeah, I mean, there's different plates that are more expensive, but I was thinking about doing the aluminium ones. I got enough to do them now. But yeah, mostly raids or subs. Sometimes if people have a good chat, pop them on there. It's a bit of a clutter though, because I haven't like changed the colors or anything. So it's sort of blend like a blurb. But yeah, the mod's really good. I'm just trying to grind out battery one. I can actually put batteries in my train. Currently my train's I think it's hydrogen powered. Yeah, hydrogen powered train. It's got these little hydrogen canisters, and you get water as the output, as the empty canister. So you have to like set up this like this was just set up for train refueling. So it's pretty cool though, this little hydrogen train. I haven't actually needed train so far. The resource is all kind of close, so I've just used the belts. But I know in the future I'm going to have to start barreling things. I think barreling in trains is going to make more sense. I have to like use my robots to barrel the goodies. But yeah, I really like these wind turbines. I'm not sure what you think about them, but I think they've done a good job on that graphic. Actually, I just had a great idea. If I ever did a mod, I wouldn't mind doing a Mad Max Factorio mod. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know how you do it though. Like, you wouldn't have biters. You'd have to have like the faction would have to be like Mad Max type goons with their little vehicles and stuff. But I was gonna go and set up this ephemeral hole, so I have the old wind turbines in my seabed. They're a lot more ugly. Oh yeah. Yeah, so there's these ones here. This is the version 2 of it. And you got this, they reskinned this in the last couple of weeks for this mod. So I'm not sure whether, there's a version 1 of this I got. But I can't craft it on me. So it might be the smaller one. That's from C-Block. Because I know C-Block is also an Angel's Bob spin-off. And this is also an Angel's Bob spin-off. Because in the actual dependencies for the mods, you've got Angel Petrol, Angel Refining, Angel Smelting, and Bob Library, Bob Logistics. So there's not much Bobs, it's mostly Angel stuff for the chemicals. So that's probably where you get the yeah, most of the stuff there. It's mostly just Nullius though, and its dependencies. I've got a few extra stuff. I've got this Beastfinder for finding stuff, and rate calculator is amazing. God, can't believe I played with Factorio all these years without this mod. It's such a basic thing, but it's so good for quickly measuring things. But yeah, I'm supposed to like dig these on holes. Not sure which the one's best. Gotta find the biggest yield. But I do need more volcanic gas. I think it's this one here is the best one. You know, I think fit more than one on the same tile, but you can't. Yeah, I add the jetpack mod as well. I figured that was like a must-have now. And I got these big storage tanks. I only got 2 left. I have to go get some more of them. I might put a radar down here too. One of the main things I don't like with this mod is they've changed the names of things. So I normally search for radar, but it's actually called sensor node 1. So it's such an overhaul. They've actually gone to the effort of changing the name of items that you kind of expect to be named another way. So I'm not sure that's a good thing or not, but you get used to it. It's just it's like a minor inconvenience. Okay. So that should get me some volcanic gas. That's kind of slow actually. I'll let it fill up. We'll be using that in the future. I have to set the train up to pick it up. Where's my train? It's to the north, eh? So what do you think of C-Block after 241 hours? Would you recommend it? Would you play it again? Or you're done once you're finished? I found like looking at that, I was like, my brain just seemed like in a very hard basket. Like very, very hard. You need like so much space. And probably like a mod to speed up time. I kind of like this mod because there's no biters. You actually create the biters. So down the tech tree, I mean, you're even creating grass. And you're creating these dudes, creating worms. I mean, you've got to cover this planet in life forms. Nice little prequel setup. Oh, it's similar to Nullius, you reckon? Okay. It's probably because of the angel bob stuff. Mostly the angels, I suspect. There's so much chemical. The chemical pipes, you have so many different fluid types. Like, crazy amount. Let's cut that end off there. Oh, we've got decent amount of methanol here. Oh, you were making a solvent. I like C block a lot because I don't like fighters, but you're still space constrained, at least to some level. Yeah, Nullius has got no biters either until later on, so you probably enjoy Nullius. The first about 10 hours of this mod, you're really struggling with just got a lot of, so much handcrafting. I mean, you can get like a proto mall up, so you get the key items done, like belts and inserters and like automation 1. Get these little assemblers and stuff automated, and I don't know if I automated the small miner early on. I don't think I did, but I'm very low on plastic, I just realised, and I was thinking about this last night. I was like, I need to get more plastic, so I probably need to do this plastic recipe. And I just made the acrylono trial, so I need to get the butadiene, styrene, and BPA. And the BPA is benzene, propane, oxygen. I might better get away from not using all my benzene for steam to water. Little robots. Okay, so I got this hydrochloric acid as well, which are kind of useless, but I could be using the ethylene here to make plastic, even if it's sad plastic. So propane and ethylene is probably a better plastic. I'm using all my propane here, so this is turning ethylene into methane and propane and benzene. So I think this one's kind of done. It's kind of consuming all of my propane. Well, ethylene's turned to propane and benzene. And the benzene, I was turned to steam, and then turned to water. I wonder if I can make too much of it though. That's a good point. 5k there. This is 20. Oh no, but it'll vent if I got too much. Yeah, so currently getting rid of the benzene, but I might want it. I might want to keep it now. I just finally got green circuits. Wow, that's a complicated recipe. Okay, so I don't even know how to make fiberglass or ceramic powder or nitric acid. What I want to do is get this battery 1 going though. So you all last time just getting carbon fiber and solvent. I think I just need to hook it up now. I've got sodium going as well, but I don't have enough. I've got this hydrogen chloride that I need to vent. Maybe the acid needs to be drained or something. I could turn the hydrogen chloride into lubricant. That's probably the best way to get rid of it. But I do need the silicon down here. I do that. Otherwise, I do hydrochloric acid and crushed limestone to make calcium chloride solution. I think we're making that actually. Calcium chloride, I think I'm going to need that. Not sure where it's used though. Got... Ah, it's this one here, okay. Oh, it's just a way to make a physical product, I guess. I don't know what it uses calcium chloride right now, though. I'm not gonna in the need to do later on things. I guess I'll leave it be for now. Got plenty of acro. Let's call it acro. It's too hard to say it. It's such a long word. Alright, so I've got this hydrochloric acid as well. Now, I'm not sure what to do with it. I think I can vent it in the ocean with this. This is what you do with the mineral dust. Make good sludge out of it. So maybe I'll do that and I'll clear this up. So currently I've got I turn these sludges off. Oh, I'm gonna go check the flotation cell. Might be able to turn it back on. So you got this recipe, which is 3, and this recipe is that. Let's just check the rate calculator. So this turns 720 sludge, 120 mineral dust into 720 sludge. This turns 360 mineral dust into 2400 sludge. That's 3 times as much. Or I think that's 3 times as much. I'll get my calculator out. 720 times 3, 2160. Oh, it's actually more. Okay, so that is a more efficient recipe at making sludge. So I kind of don't want to do this one. But if I have to get rid of the hydrochloric acid, it's probably a good way to get rid of it. Yes, I'm not really sure what to do with this chlorine problem. I can't burn it off. I can only turn it into calcium chloride. Maybe I'll just start doing the calcium chloride anyway. I've got chloride. I got crushed limestone up here I was going to deal with, but I don't think I'll do anything with it. This is all jimmy jammed, isn't it? What about these? No ingots. Why not? My iron production buggered out again. I think it has. What's happened? It's jammed up. Can't unload. Ah, we're filled up on this. Shit. I literally filled up on lime. Okay, so gotta deal with the lime. My storage is full. I could turn the lime into mineral dust? Well, no, I can't. I can turn it back into crushed limestone. Otherwise, I just store it. I mean, I could turn this into the glass, which is what I was gonna do. I just got too much of it from this leftover, so I have to store this now. I've got thousands of lime. I have to create a storage area. Let's put it up here for now. But it just sucks when you get this sort of bottleneck like this, because what? Did I put the wrong way around? Okay, that's better. I do have bigger chests, but I don't think it's going to help. What's the storage size? 100 versus 20. It's 4 tiles. I think it's okay. We'll just do some big storage. Do vats of storage. This is like future problem to deal with. As long as we can keep producing iron, my base is okay, and science won't jam up. That's going to store a lot. I mean, that's 5,000. And this is 10 times as much. This is 50,000. No, 60,000 storage. So this is like 12 times the storage capacity. So it's going to take a long time before it fills up and stops working. So we had a problem over here as well with the... I think I had some more lime over here. Doing something else. I'm trying to remember where it was. It was... I was like halfway finished it and I got distracted. It's the nature of okay, that's what was here. So this is the crushed limestone. So I was going to deal with this. I didn't do anything with it yet. So I was thinking maybe making I don't know how you make gypsum. How do you make that? You have to use the same sulfate. Always use lime and sulfuric acid. Ah, that's gypsum 1, that's gypsum 2, okay. So I think this calcium chloride solution is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make gypsum and brine. So I need to make sodium sulfate. I need to get... Oh, that's the sodium hydroxide. Oh yeah. Already got that. So I need to ship Alright, thanks for coming in, Animus, and thanks for the raid. Spot you around. Have a good rest of your day. Let me get this calcium. Sodium hydroxide and sulfuric acid. Okay, I think we're good. So the sulfuric acid, I've got it around here, but I can just ship it down into my down here. It should work out. I'm a bit distracted from my goal, but the goal was actually battery 1. I need to get this thing. I think we're a bit problematic on this sodium though. We don't really we've got 1800, I guess it's okay. I need to get rid of the chlorine. So I'm not going to be able to get more sodium hydroxide without getting rid of the chlorine. I can just make a big ass vat. A big stack. Do I store the big ones? I need storage. Not big storage. They're called. Oh, that's the better lamp, I see. Damn, it's expensive lamp. Replacing graphite with a carbon fiber. Hmm. I don't think I request those big storage tanks. I don't know what tap. I think it's this one here. Large tank 1. Oh, I don't request it, okay. These are very good. I do want them. Gotta store this, probably both chloride and hydrochloric. I probably shouldn't turn it all in. I should probably ratio it, so I might drain it out first. Where's the big tank? Coming? I'm waiting. Come on, robots. Where's my large tanks? I don't see them. Oh, here they come. Going down, here we go. Big bad boys. Alright, let's put one here. Let's go drain this. And turn that around, so we'll drain it pretty quick. And turn it off. I think this is a better situation. Yeah, so it's gonna red wire this. If only this is too much. So this is greater than. Oh, won't go all the time. Disabled. That's good. But it will produce a lot, but then it'll stop at 1000. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I should do the same for this one as well. Though, why wouldn't I either always make that? What are you just going to use chlorine for? I don't think anything, so I always want to make this hydrogen chloride. Okay, that's going to get this problematic because we don't have any hydrogen. This is just too slow. I mean, this would be nice if this goes, but until we get hydrogen. Then when it's greater than 9k, which we've got no surplus. So I definitely do need another surge electrolyzer. I'm not sure where to put it. Could put it up here. This water, right? So we can put it like closer to the actual source, right? We could have it over here somewhere. Out of the way though. Need more room between this. I thought I had enough room, but it's sort of these things didn't go as good as I thought they would. Alright, so the pole's in the way, isn't it? Shouldn't have done it, so that pole's annoying. Hydrogen should be good though. I could prioritize this for this. This already got enough. Though if I get another one, I might get surplus. That's probably what I want instead. Let's get this water hooked in. I think this water's priority. Yep, this is part of the main line. Cool. Now I don't think I can speed those up because there's no modules inside. This should make a lot of I got too much oxygen, okay. It's too slow. I should get a pump on this then. Yeah, I'll pump this out I think. The tank's kind of full, isn't it? I think this logic should be changed to 8,000. Just because it's 6% pipe pressure. That's better. Lots of hydrogen. Hydrogen's going up. Gets up enough, this will get to the magic 9,000, and then this will start going again. We'll make hydrogen chloride. Then you get the sodium sulfate and the hydrogen chloride solution. We don't have much ammonia, but I don't need it. What's this compressed hydrogen set up for? 1,000, okay. Might want to get access to the CO2 as well, but I don't know. There's CO2 up here. That's all filled up. So we can't make these other gases. So I need to get rid of the CO2. So if oh, there's 12,000. Seems to be a nice number. Means that these will start producing again to get the other gases. There's some trace gas building up and argon. That's a lot of argon. You only get 20 argon each time, so. And also we're draining the chlorine again, which means we're going to get sodium hydroxide and brine. Consume the brine, I mean. Cool. Things are going. Okay. So this is only enough, just enough for one less sodium hydroxide, but there's plenty of brine to get a second one of these for another sodium hydroxide setup. Looks like I'm actually making too much hydrogen, if that's possible. What blocks up if I can do that? I'm gonna have to burn the hydrogen as well if it gets too high. So this filled up on hydrogen now. So oxygen gets burnt off. This is going all the time. It's important. We get lots of hydrogen chloride. Don't need the acid though. Actually almost never make acid based on that setup, because this tank is ratioed. Could go back to my original task. I've got the solvent carbon fibre. I was going to make a bit of plastic. I think then we're good. I need an aluminium oxide just for the production of batteries. You made this, so I could request it actually. I could just build it down our oxide itself. So no, requesting's probably better. I can build the batteries up by the way up here, by the actual area. I suspect this stuff. I can just make it from. The sludge. I can recycle some sludge and get those items. That might be a good way of doing it. So these sludge is kind of empty though. We don't have much sludge left over. Relying on sludge to make stuff might be a bit no good. But maybe just request it. So I request crushed iron ore. Or request actual iron oxide. I think moving the iron oxide makes more sense because it's less items. So I'll go fly up and set that up on a belt or something. So all this lime to deal with in the future. I think we turn that into that solution though. That's going to go into this solution. Once I convert it back to crushed. A little bit of trickery to switch it back. Yeah, I could use the CO2 and water. Put it back again. and then make the calcium chloride, I think. Yeah. I should get this set up over here while I'm here. I'll forget about it. So I need this set up with flotation cell. And I'm just going to turn lime back. Can't make it efficient. I think it's too much to deal with even. We've got so much. It's got a long time to drain that out. Okay. We'll start it off. Put it back. No, it's pretty fine there actually. For some reason this reminded me of Satisfactory for a second. I don't know why. I mean, CO2 and water is kind of easy. We got CO2 and water here. There's CO2. We're going on the top. I haven't got into the barreling age. I suspect I'll be barreling things everywhere in the future. Oh, it's awkward, isn't it? Alright, that's the CO2, and let's need the water. Where's the nearest water? I don't know where the water is actually. What's that making? It looks like it's a bit broken. It's supposed to be making ah, it's because it's got too much hydrogen now. I didn't flick it back. I stored it. Okay, I've got to get this hydrogen into my network. Right, here's hydrogen elsewhere. Right, are we close? There's hydrogen down there. Hydrogen here, so we can start going down. I'll do one more. Oops. Okay, there's the hydrogen line. So that should be good. Oh no, wait, that's compressed hydrogen. There's the other hydrogen. That's not the hydrogen I want. I want this pipe. There we go, it's hydrogen. this hydrogen foot up to? 263,000 hydrogen. Man. Gotta start burning it off, I think. Just gonna sucks. There we go. Okay, the hydrogen's on board. 419,000 hydrogen now. If I had a need to get rid of it, I do now. I mean, what can I realistically dump all that hydrogen into? I can make methane out of it. That's probably the best way of getting rid of it. I need to get a lot of carbon dioxide, which I got around. Well, we actually ran out of tech. My tech tree got researched. So I've been getting all these things like efficiency modules and stuff, but I haven't. I mean, I can't even keep up to what I'm researching. I'm researching too fast. This is see control. It's the same. I should start researching towards whatever this pressure containment is. Press carbon dioxide. What's man the barrel pump? I don't get it. What's that for? Can't we go towards physics though? My next science is this thing. I need all these things before it. Activity. That's miles away. Titanium. What else is available? The solar panels? The concrete? What about this boiling too? That sounds good. Maybe not that one. Plumbing. Yeah, get that. Cool. More tech. Alright, so plastic is actually got a lot of plastic again, that's good. We're gonna start making gonna find my CO2. It's like old base and new base, it's like, you know, like the CO2 here is getting really too much steam, but the CO2 will be useful. Way too much hydrogen though. But on oxygen, it's a bit of a problem. Maybe I shouldn't burn it all off. Go and storage it. Pump. And chimney 2s. Where are my chimney 2s? I got chimney 1s. Alright. This is greater than 10,000, I guess. They should be chimney 2s though. I don't know why they're not. Okay. so much hydrogen though. We got basically no ability to do anything until I make CO2. Now there's 18k CO2 here. And then this has got nothing. I'm trying to suck it up here, but it's yeah, might have to make a new production change for CO2. I mean, we do vent it. We get too much of it. Oh, this is the Kroger one that's hooking. Then the methane's here too. So maybe make that more than 15k. Okay, so that's oh, we got a lot of sludge here. What's going on there? It's not been recycled. We filled up on sand. We have. Ooh. Well, that's awkward. That means we're flushing it now. Yeah, we're actually flushing the sludge rather than using it. That's not cool. I'd like to use that sludge. But I can't bother trying to fix it right now. Why is there a grab one there? Oh, it's actually literally filled up. Wow. Okay. 50,000 blocks. That's a lot. Okay. Alright, I'll probably set it up in here. I'm gonna do some chem plant 2s. And we're gonna make some methane. Yeah, it's a heat of it's a hydrogen. Alright, so we're gonna end up with water. Just a little bit annoying in this area to get it into the main base somehow. Get rid of it? I don't know. Can you make water from this thing? Make too much water basically. I could split it, but then we get the same problem again. So if I split it and don't keep the hydrogen, it's okay. If I just pump into the network, is it going to go anywhere or is it going to get stuck? This is all blocked up, so these can't actually... Oh, they're alright. Down here we got this... These waters are not full. Okay, we get down to these waters and we're okay. Gotta pipe them up. Bit scary though, I might accidentally mix with the existing ones. And then the water won't work. Just look into there. We're kind of pumping it out, aren't we? So okay, it's not too bad. Okay, that's water. Rid of it there. Why isn't it always working? It always works, sometimes it doesn't. I need a pump. Yeah, pump it out. Oh, Were they productive? I guess I took in the carbon dioxide. And the hydrogen. I've got heaps of hydrogen. I think I've belted all over. Just down here. Let's go straight up. There we go. I don't know how fast it's going to produce, but methane, definitely want to be storing this into now. This is supposed to turn oxygen and methane into steam, but I kind of gave up on it before I did it, so it's sort of just a leftover pointless thing. What is that pipe? I don't understand that. Anyhow, we need this methane here, so straight in. Are we gonna pump it? There we go. Methane gone. That should deal with all the hydrogen. I don't know whether they're gonna have a problem with that. We might not have enough consumption of hydrogen. It's going to consume 11,000 hydrogen a minute. Sounds like a lot. Decent amount of methane production. Probably won't have enough CO2 to be honest. There's 61,000 in the system. And that says 390,000. It's going down quickly though. What I could do is get a storage tank up here. I can't do it because of that inventory. Really? Just move it? Ah, whatever. Oh my god, it's so to pick up. Big fatty. Alright, there we go. Let that fill up with hydrogen. I'll show you the same for the carbon dioxide. It's local storage of it. It makes it easy to make this all the time. What's my total at? 391k and it's going up again. Damn, so I really do produce hydrogen a bit too fast. This is going up too. Alright, we need more methane production now. I don't know if methane consumption is all that. I mean, this does make methane, but that's not the goal of it. Main goal of methane was methanol, which we got going down here. Could upgrade that. That's a bit of a old production. It's just making methanol. Steam. Styrene, ethylene, propane. Raising our benzene. Okay, let's start getting rid of this benzene maybe. This is probably blocked up. Probably for a while. It's blocked up on butadiene. That's fine actually, blocked on butadiene. We're gonna go styrene. Plastic. Oh, that's why, this is full of hydrogen. If I get rid of this hydrogen actually, it's going to make a difference. We've got too much here. Need to shouldn't guarantee I can get rid of it. I don't think I can though. I could vent it. I could put a I think I'm going up more. Yeah, so this is the problem here. This one here, maybe just vent this hydrogen. I think styrene is important enough for the plastic and rubber production. That I need this going all the time anyway. There's still a little bit of rubber left, but we've almost run out, so... the styrene must flow. Yeah, this thing needs to go. So what we'll do is do a storage tank for the hydrogen, and we'll just vent it. Put a pump in as well. I mean, let's even just doing the pump there. Maybe it'd be alright to keep it out of there. I think it's going to fill up eventually anyway. At least it'll produce for a while. I'm actually burning off the ethylene here. I set these up a while ago because I was like, I can't be bothered trying to fix it. Probably is worth fixing though. So anyway, methane. Yeah, so these distillery 2s are going good. Can become monoxide into hydrogen and other stuff. These are making good rubber again. I thought I would need more than this to, now it's gone down to 404k now. Curious. Am I making enough, needs a hydrogen up here. This thing's not really going all the time. I'm at 30k methane though. That's pretty good. CO2's kind of balanced. Probably gonna stick one of these. Or do a chain of them. Not the too much of them or something. Better way of laying it out that way, I think. CO2. We'll do a pump there. We can just do the output actually limited instead. I don't know. 3 cents. This is definitely going down. I don't know why it's going down suddenly. Maybe my power is what do we mean from that? We're making new steam from the hydrogen. Yeah, the CO2 is definitely struggling. I mean, do I want to make this all forever? Probably only if this is high enough, right? I don't want to consume all the CO2, otherwise we're struggling. So put a logic on the CO2. This is... Yeah, so I won't make any more until the CO2 is high enough. Make sure it balances. The hydrogen is kind of fluctuating. We could do the same in this one as well. We can hook it in. Refire. Get the water output. Cool. Time, midday. It's almost lunchtime. And it sucks the water out on both. Oh, that's the hydrogen. Cool. No production because CO2 is too low. Not enough sludge though. Too much sand. We get no rutile. Just like hook this up into the root, flip it around. I think I should flip it around. I think I want the rutile as a byproduct. Don't need that anymore. So you get this chloride in. Oh, rutile. That's fast enough to lose. I knew we got to bit of doing a bit of soda ash. I didn't get around to that. I'm supposed to do that, but so many recipes. It's hard to automate them all. The second one, I don't know the sodium sulfate or the... Yeah, the sodium sulfate, really. I don't want to make salt. I'll use a hydroxide instead. That's the brine recipe then. Or it's looking good again? Or it's stacked. Good. Now what's going to start this thing up? The water output and wastewater output. Lubricant. We'll just hook it into there. This is where everything else is. A bit of water there, but not much. Any more? Yeah, pump that water in. Well, I need the water from it. Your water to the south, actually, right here. Next water. Let's need the wastewater. Need some crushed limestone. So I'm gonna get 2 of these in here, but not sure it fits. Yeah, it does. That's good. So pop it out of here. Wastewater. Oh, why are we using those shitty pipes? It's about awkward. Alright, let's go get into the wastewater lines. What's this down here? Cool. That should get me some crushed limestone, because I just want to get that, not that one, it was, oh, I can just make, I didn't realise that I can just turn brine straight into salt. Oh, that's a better recipe actually. Now I'm doing the hard one. Salt electrolysis might be better. I've got chlorine to get rid of afterwards though, which is pain, very much a pain, that chlorine. I was trying to get this battery going, but I've got a few things to do. I've got to hook up the items. Now, I mean, this has got a lot of lime, thousands. We'll process it back slowly. Alright, I'm gonna head off. I'll be back later.